If you are cutting the cord, you likely still want access to free, local, high-definition television broadcasts. But running new, physical coaxial cables through your walls to reach every screen in the house is a significant undertaking. The modern alternative is to skip the wall outlets by using a network tuner, like the Silicon Dust HD Home Run Flex 4K. Instead of hardwiring an antenna directly into the back of your television, you plug your antenna into the tuner. The device captures the raw over-the-air feed and converts it into a digital data stream that is distributed across your existing home Wi-Fi network. Inside the unit are 4 separate internal tuners. This hardware capability allows 4 different devices on your network, whether that is a smart TV in the living room, a tablet in the kitchen, or a PC in your office, to pull down distinct live streams at the exact same time. By routing the feed through your router, your local broadcast channels are no longer tethered to a specific wall outlet. The signal is accessible wherever your local network reaches. Step 1 is understanding exactly what signals are hitting your house. You need to run an audit using a mapping site like Rabbit Ears or the FCC's reception maps to check the compass headings and exact mileage to your local broadcast towers. Here are 3 hardware tiers based on geography. Within 20 miles, an indoor antenna works. From 20 to 40 miles, use an attic unit. At 40 to 70 miles, you need a roof-mounted directional antenna. Ignore retail boxes claiming ranges of 150 or 500 miles. Over-the-air television signals travel in a straight line. Because of the physical curvature of the Earth, ground-based broadcasts simply drop below the horizon and lose their line of sight at a maximum distance of roughly 70 miles. Once you select the correct antenna for your true distance, mount it securely and aim the receiving face precisely along the compass heading of your local towers. Matching your hardware to these specific geographical distances ensures that your antenna receives a stable, consistent signal before it ever enters your home network. If your home has existing coaxial cables running through the walls from a legacy cable TV subscription, you can repurpose that wiring to route your new antenna signal indoors. Looking at this exterior schematic, there is a non-negotiable rule. You must physically disconnect the incoming coaxial feed from the street. If you fail to sever disconnection, your antenna signal bleeds backward into the commercial network, interfering with your reception and introducing utility noise. You also need to audit your cable length before adding a distribution amplifier. Only use an amplifier if your cable run exceeds 100 feet or splits to 4 or more televisions. Artificially boosting a signal that is already strong will distort the frequencies and degrade your picture. Creating a closed, isolated loop ensures the signal remains interference-free as it travels through your home's existing architecture. With your local wiring isolated, take the coaxial cable coming from your antenna and connect it directly into the back of the HD Home Run device. Next, you have to establish the digital link. This device must be hardwired directly into your home router. Run an RJ45 Ethernet cable out of the tuner and into an open network port. Do not attempt to connect the tuner to your network wirelessly. Live, uncompressed video requires stable bandwidth, and trying to handle that initial handoff over Wi-Fi is the most common cause of buffering and stuttering. Now move to any network computer. Open a web browser, access the local device interface, and initiate a full channel scan. During this scan, the tuners identify your standard channels while automatically indexing the new ATSC 3.0 standard, known as NextGen TV. The device detects these higher-tier broadcasts and lists them alongside your standard feeds. One current limitation to note: some broadcasters protect their ATSC 3.0 feeds with digital rights management, or DRM. The tuner cannot decode those specific encrypted channels right now, but all unencrypted NextGen and standard channels will populate as expected. The hardware bridge is now fully operational, translating raw radio waves into digital network packets for your home devices. To view the final product, install the native viewing application on your preferred smart TV ecosystem or mobile device to access the live feed. You can also choose to expand the hardware using standard off-the-shelf storage. Just take a basic external hard drive and plug it directly into the tuner's rear USB port. This simple physical connection adds full whole home DVR capabilities to your network. You can now pause, rewind, and schedule recordings for live television across all connected screens. By adding that single drive, you have deployed a locally hosted private media server that provides the same functionality as commercial cable packages without the hardware rental fees. In practice, this setup allows incredible flexibility. One family member can watch live sports in the living room while someone else records a program in the office, all simultaneously pulling from the same centralized roof antenna. Because you own the infrastructure outright, it delivers dozens of high-definition broadcasts to your screens with zero recurring monthly subscription costs. If you are ready to finalize your cord-cutting transition and take ownership of your local broadcasts, the Silicon Dust HD Home Run Flex 4K provides a clear path into the NextGen TV ecosystem.